Hello there, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's going on? So, friends, today's topic of discussion is very interesting one, and I hope you would really love this topic. So this is about generative AI that we are going to talk about today. So, we are going to discuss about an overview of generative AI, and also we will cover what are the services that are offered by AWS with respect to Gen AI. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting and we will have a lot of fun. Okay, let's get started. So friends, as you can see in the PPT that I have created, I will quickly cover what will be the agenda of today's session. First of all, we'll see what is Gen AI, that is generative AI. Then what are its benefits and what is the life cycle of in general, what is the life cycle of Gen AI projects. Then we will talk about what are the different AI tools, what are those are available in the market, and then we will deep dive on the services offered by AWS with respect to Gen AI. And finally, we will conclude this session, okay, with whatever we discussed. We'll have a quick summary and then we will summarize. And I will also show you which are the tools or the different tools that are available in the market with respect to Gen AI as well. Okay, so this is maybe we can have this can be a part one. We can have the part two, or this can be a series of the session. So please be with me so that you will get an understanding of what is the AI stack offered by AWS. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about what is Gen AI. So Gen AI, as you all are aware, right? So Gen AI is a buzzword these days. So what is exactly Gen AI and what it stands about? So I hope you are, in some point of time you might have heard about artificial intelligence. So generative AI is nothing but it's a next generation of artificial intelligence. Only the difference what the Gen AI offers is the Gen AI models are a type of artificial intelligence that can create new data like text, code, image, or audio. So, in short, see, in a traditional way, when we talk about the artificial intelligence, it does not have that capability what the Gen AI offers. So, what Gen AI offers is you will train that model. So, we'll call it as LLM, that is large language models, that we will talk about in the session. And based on the previous pattern, it will provide us the new output. So it will analyze what is the history of data that has been provided. It will analyze in the deep, and based on that, it can recreate the new pattern. So that is very interesting about Gen AI. So they are trained on massive amounts of existing data and learn to identify patterns and relationships, as I just covered. Okay. Based on this understanding, they can generate entirely new and original content. It uses the techniques like large language models (LLMs) and fine tuning plays crucial role in Gen AI. So fine tuning normally is used when you have say a business case, particularly based on your requirement. You will take a LLM and you will customize it based on your requirement. Then you can use it for your use case. For example, you want to say how a use case like you want to predict the weather, okay, like weather prediction based on whatever the pattern that has observed previously. So you will provide that appropriate data to that LLM, and you will fine tune so that you will focus on your weather application based on your requirement, and it will provide you the data related to that. That is something you can customize. So that is about what is generative AI. Now let's talk about the benefits of generative AI in the next slide. So let's quickly cover what are the few of the benefits of generative AI. Foundation models, so generative pre-trained transformer such as ChatGPT automate tasks, augment human capabilities, and anonymously execute processes. So I hope you are aware of your ChatGPT, because these days everyone uses ChatGPT. So it was launched in 2022 by OpenAI. That is one of the entity that has launched ChatGPT, and we have various models or versions of ChatGPT, that is ChatGPT 3.5, then 4, and it will come up. So Basically the foundation model. So this is one of the benefit of generative AI, that it gives us the generative pre-trained transformer. That is, the GPT stand for generative pre-trained transformer. That is a model where you have trained with the data and you can use it for your use case. Another benefit is enhanced customer experiences. So nowadays we are saying, there are chatbot or virtual assistants and personalized content. For example, say when you are going through any say learning platform, then based on your learning pattern there will be some recommendations. Okay, or if you are stuck for some at some point of time in your application, then there are the chatbots. So these are not the humans, so these are chatbots, and based on the common queries they will give you the response to solve your issues or the give the solution. Boosted employee productivity. So automate tasks, generate report, and assist with creative endeavors. So see, it's not like a generative AI will oversee it, or it will capture the market, and because of that there will be lesser job. It's not like that. But we can consider the Gen AI capabilities such as that will they are there to help us. So say if you are looking for generating various reports, okay, complicated reports, and you don't have much time. So in that case, you can make use of the Gen AI capabilities, and you can generate the report in a quick and efficient manner. Then we have another benefit, that accelerating innovation. So develop new products, explore design variations, and generate marketing copy. And another benefit that we can talk about is improve data insights. So gain deeper understanding from data through AI powered analysis. Okay. So let me give you an example of improved data insights. Say for example, you have been given say thousand or hundred or thousands of PDFs. So for a human it's not feasible to quickly go through all those PDF and in detail to summarize it. Okay, I hope you are getting the point. Instead of that, what we can do is we can train our AI models and provide this data with the whatever PDFs, and we can get the summary of what are the each PDF contains, or what is the useful for us in those PDFs. So that is something that we can make use of Gen AI in that manner. So this is one of the use case that I just mentioned. There could be a lot of use cases, and these days you all are aware. There, everywhere we are seeing the Gen AI. So that is very powerful, technology that we can make use of for our future. Now it's important to understand what is generative AI project lifecycle. This is, you can say, kind of an overview of its architecture. So there are basically three steps any Gen AI project goes through. So first is training, second is tuning, and third is generation, evaluation, and returning. Okay, so in the training, obviously this is the step that is responsible for creation foundation model. So you will provide some data or pattern or kind of relationship for the model to understand. So this is, you will provide a vast huge amount of data, and that will be in the you will basically training that model. Okay, then based on that you can tune. So once the these foundation models are created, so based on our requirement, as I have given you the example of the weather application. So say you have a lot of data, but you are looking for data with respect to weather or some other application. So you will tailor or customize based on your specific application. And finally, generation, evaluation, and return. It means you will look for what is the output that you are getting, and you'll customize. Like say, if you are looking for a weather prediction for a particular, say for 1 week, or say for next 10 days, or for a particular region, and you are not getting based on your whatever the given output, so you will just fine tune. Okay, you will do some changes and come back again and see if we are getting the relevant data. So that is, continuous improvement step is something. So these are some of those the three steps are it forms the in a project life cycle in any generate Gen AI models. Now let's talk about various AI tools. So I hope you all are aware. Maybe some of these tools you might have gone through, or you're you might be using in your day-to-day uh, tasks. So some of the tools like DALL-E, ChatGPT, Midjourney, Sora, Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot. Okay, so these are tools, and the tools are different tools. Like some of the tools, as you can see, DALL-E is text to image generation. So if you are given a text, something like say a superhero dog wearing a blue jacket, something like that. It's very funny, right? But if you want an image like that, so it will generate for you. So Dolly, this is the model that you can use. The ChatGPT, it started in late 2022, and it is powered by ChatGPT 3.5 or 4. So it gives us the provision when we will see about that when we launch the OpenAI, that we either we can go for 3.5 or 4, that is the version, and it can handle both text as well as image, making it versatile for various applications. You can convert either, you can have some text to text or text to image data you can get. Midjourney is another excellent tool. This is again text to image generative AI model, and it can transform textual description into captivating images. Sora is text to video. So if you want some videos, so normally we are, whenever we now need some videos, say we are looking for training, how to get learning to train a particular, how to play a guitar. So normally we are going to YouTube and we'll search there. But if we use a model like Sora, so it will specialize, because it is specialized in that, it will create, so text to video content generation, it can generate that. So it is very powerful tool for creating video based on text prompts. Okay, Gemini is again Google's generative AI model, and earlier it was called as Bard. Okay, so the Bard is replaced by Gemini in 2024, and Gemini relies on Gemini's LLM. So it has their own, Google has their own LLM, that is large language model, which Google considers its best family of large language models. Copilot is offering by Microsoft, and it is an AI assistant integrated into Microsoft 365 app. It was introduced in 2023 to replace Cortana. I hope you might have, as soon as we launch our or start our laptop, so there was Cortana assistant. You might be aware of that. So Microsoft's new obsolete virtual assistants utilizes OpenAI GPT 3.5 and GPT-4 LLM. So basically, Copilot at the backend uses OpenAI 3.5 or GPT-4 LLM at the backend. Okay. So these are some of the tools, that common tool. There are lots of tools. It's not possible to list all these tools, but these are some of the common tools the, that are available in the market. Now, most important thing is, what is the Gen AI services offered by AWS. As you can see, this image is about generative AI stack. So stack is nothing but a package, you can say. What it contains is, there are different layers, as you can see. Application that leverages LLMs and other FMs. Okay, so we have some of the AWS services like Amazon Q in Amazon QuickSight, Amazon Q in Amazon Connect, Amazon Code Whisperer. So these are some of the applications that leverages LLMs and other foundation models. If you want to build the LLMs and the foundation model by your own, you can use the Amazon Bedrock. Okay, so Bedrock is something that it's fully managed AWS service, and using Bedrock, you can either use different LLMs, or you can create your own as well. So you can go for the existing models, or you can create your own, or you can build your own models. That Bedrock offers that capability. Then, with respect to, whenever you thought of building your own AI models or FMs, so it's very important to understand what is the infrastructure for FM training and inference. Here, GPUs, Trainium, Infertia, SageMaker. So these are different infrastructure related capabilities that we have, that AWS offers. So Trainium is kind of it's a kind of instance, or it's kind of a compute environment it provides, and that we are going to see in the next slide. Yeah, again to continue, what is the GenAI offering by AWS? So Amazon Bedrock, as we just mentioned, it's fully managed AWS service that helps to interact with various foundation models and tailored for your use case. Okay, so you can make use of based on your requirement. Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart. So SageMaker Jumpstart is basically if you are looking for machine learning model ML models in order to access customers and deploy, then Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart provides that capability for that. Then we also have Amazon Titan, so it basically offers additional generative AI capabilities or enhancement. And as we had covered in the previous slide quickly, new TRN 1N instances with AWS Trainium chips. These instances are powered by custom silicon, that is AWS Trainium chip, designed for faster model training. So these are ideal for training. If you have large language models and if you want to have a faster expecting faster model training, then you can use these AWS Trainium chips. Amazon Code Whisperer. So as the name itself suggests, so it's it has code in the its name. So it provides real-time coding assistance, and this helps developers to improve code quality and productivity. Okay, so this is again very important, especially for the developers. So that is very important. So let me just open some of those Gen AI tools. As you can see, I have this Gemini from Google. Okay, and as you can see, as soon as we log in, it says how can I help you today. Okay, so if say I am, so there are already these are already available, some of those common queries. For example, suggest an organized list of best food spots in city, create a travel itinerary for a city, provide a question to help me prepare for an interview. Okay, let me click on this one, and as you can see, there's a button down here, provide a list of questions to help me prepare for a social media, or you can replace this. Okay, let's go with the default one, social media manager. Okay, and there's the button. Let's click on this one. Yeah, as soon as you click on this arrow button, it will start generating the response, and you can see it has given some of the steps like background and experience. How did you work? So it will just guide you end to end, like like a human can help you. So it's the way it, and it's very fast. You can see you can get this response like that. What it's telling us is uh, background on experience, skills and knowledge. So it has taken various aspects, and these are the things that we have already trained, like Google has already trained to Gemini with respect to the interview questions, and based on that it will search at its backend infrastructure and provide the data to us. So this is about Gemini. You can customize your response. So if I want to customize, I can, again there's a pencil sign here to edit the text. Instead of that, if instead of social media manager, I can change it to project, say IT project manager. Okay, job interview, and if I update this one, so based on our updated response, we can see the new response here. Okay, it has taken lots of so this is with respect to IT specific question that we have asked, and it has the response that has been, and it is a Gemini's own LLM. We can also go for Gemini Advanced, okay, by clicking here. So I'm not going to do that. You can explore that, and you can have that fun here. Then another tool is, this is Microsoft Copilot. You can see it's copilot.microsoft.com. This is actually AI assistant that was that came with Microsoft Office 365, and it has replaced Cortana, as we have seen. Again, if I want, there are again some generic questions are already there. Create a table that helps me plan lunches for a week. Let me click on this one, and you can see how fast it is. So it's giving the response, okay, with all and based on our questions. We can also stop responding by clicking this button. That's it. You can do. And here, the good thing about Copilot, it has given the references, like which are these things. If you click on this one, so it has referred all these things, as well as these what you can say, the resources which are available over the web. Based on that, it has given us this response. Okay, so these are all those different tools that are available here. Now I will open ChatGPT. I hope you all have gone through the ChatGPT. Okay, so you can see I have asked ChatGPT about what are all the text to image generation tools. Okay. You can see my question here. What are all text to image gen AI tools? So it has given the response like Dolly, Mid Journey, Stable Diffusion, okay, Deep AI, Runway ML. So these are all the tools that ChatGPT has given. And here you can see we can go for ChatGPT Plus, or this is the chat grid for everyday tasks. So this is what I have selected. Okay. Even we can select is 3.4. Here the option you can see. We can, if we want to upgrade the plan, we can. Right now I'm in my basic, that is free plan. We can go for plus and team, so that we can do. So the free, it's we have access to 3 GPT 3.5, and GPT 3.5 has been replaced, or you can say the next model of GPT 3.5 is GPT 4, that has got, we can see more data that has been inside in the GPT 4. Okay, so that is the difference between that. So if we can upgrade this one, then we can expect some, you can say up to 5x more messages, access to advanced data analysis like that, Dolly, image generation, etc. So that we can access it. So you can explore that as well. You can just type in ChatGPT, and it will ask you to log in using your Gmail, and then you can go for that one. Okay. Another thing is we also have this another model, it is stable diffusion, and using the stable diffusion, it offers various things. You can see it's image, video, audio, 3D, language. Okay, so there are lots of offering by stability AI, that is stable diffusion. And if you go down, it offers various there are different offering by stability.ai. So you can go through that. Okay. So this is again ChatGPT, and it has given me what is the basic response by the ChatGPT. So now let me show you. Let me log into my AWS Management Console, and I'll just quickly show you. So okay. Um, I'm getting this error. Seems some issue with my account. Okay, not an issue. So friends, that's it for today. Maybe in the next session, I will show you what are the different offering as we had covered in this session. So in the next upcoming session, we will discuss in deep about each of the Generative offered by AWS, such as Bedrock, SageMaker Jumpstart, then Amazon Code Whisperer. So Code Whisperer is something that I uses a lot, and it gives us real-time coding assistant. So that is very helpful that I found. So we can discuss in the upcoming session. So let me conclude this session today. So whatever we discussed so far, see, generative AI models, it holds immense potential to transform businesses. So based on our use cases, we can customize it, and we can make use of the GenAI's powerful offerings. Some of them are free, and some of them are what you can say premium one, and we need to pay for that one, and we can log in using your Gmail or other identity platforms that are available. So AWS offers a powerful and versatile platform to harness the power of GenAI. And what the offering from AWS is like Bedrock, we have SageMaker, Jumpstart, we have Code Whisperer, we also have AWS Q and AWS Q. So basically, AWS Q will have it's more in features in comparison to Bedrock. So after a few days, I think Bedrock will be replaced by AWS Q. So Amazon Q is basically a new service that in the offer by AWS. With its suite of services, AWS empowers businesses of all sizes to build and scale innovative AI, Gen AI applications. So AWS is as AWS is leading in the cloud space. So in the Gen AI areas as well, AWS has lots of significance and it's leading. And there are lots of global customers which are using Gen AI capabilities by AWS. So friends, that's it for today. Please let me know how you found this session today and if you liked it and with what would you like to hear from me on the Gen AI space. And this was kind of just an overview today. On the next slides or in the upcoming session, I will try to cover the additional things with respect to the powerful Gen AI offerings and how we can make use of that in our day-to-day life. So that's it for today, friends. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is your own channel, Lord with Mercy. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great weekend ahead. Take care. Bye bye.